Here's Ratini on the ball, finding Sadie. Sadie with the long shot attempt, gonna knock out of bounds. It's gonna be a Gator throw. I want to apologize for everybody's here. I did not know that the stream had ended. I'm not sure why it did. Kelsey with the long shot attempt. The ball lies in the hands of the Barbe keeper. Has a punt. Make its way all the way to Maddie. And now Barbe looking for the attack. Finding the ball forward. Defended by Bryn. Gonna be knocked out of bounds. Barbe looking for the center ball. And a foul called. It'll be a Barbe free kick in the Gator half. And the Barbe player looking to play this ball into the box. Into the box it goes. Nice ball headed away by Amber. Sadie there to collect it. Sadie on the ball. Looking for Naya. Blocked away by Barbe. Now Sadie back fighting for the ball. Still on the ball. And a foul is going to be given. And Barbe player on the ground. Not sure what happened. She's laughing, so she must be all right. And I'm not sure why that foul was going against Sadie. I think that was just that just happens to be a pitfall of the effort given. Barbe player puts it into the box. Kayla there and hits it off of her thigh, and it's bouncing around in front of the box. Now Kelsey with a long clear, trying to find Naya. Naya with a nice touch on the ball. Finds Cretini. Cretini going to look outside. Sadie Bourgeois streaking down the right side. Finds Sadie, who plays it forward. She's going to be able to take off down the field. And now played away by Barbe. It actually is going to be called a goal kick. Sadie getting unlucky a couple times in this second half. That ball flicked by Barbe, ends up with Kelsey. Kayla on the ball, dribbling. Looking up for a pass, trying to find Naya. Barbe is there to cut it off. Buccaneers trying to start their attack. It's going to be broken up by Bryn Weathers, who finds Kelsey. Kelsey taps it away. Barbe is going to collect it, and now they have possession. They're looking for the long ball, headed away by Bryn. Now a long ball coming from Kayla. Naya Bridgewater in pursuit and the Barbe defense, but Naya's there, and a push coming, none given. Naya still fighting, and the goalie is eventually going to collect that. No foul given. Naya fighting hard for that ball, but the Barbe defense holds strong. And now that ball gets past the Gator defense with Barbe, looking for an attack. Plines there forward. Now Bryn Weathers going to clear it out of bounds. The Barbe attack looking a little better this half. And Kayla on the clear. Good to see the numbers coming back. Thank you all for tuning in for this playoff matchup. I'm not sure why the live stream ended during the half, but we've got it restarted. Amber on the ball. Looking, finding Maddie Parker. Maddie touches it past a couple players. Finds Kelsey. Kelsey looking for the long ball to Sadie, covered up by Barbe. Now Barbe on the ball. And they find their forward, trying to retain possession. Amber there to win that ball. Finds the drop back to Camille. Camille takes off down the right side of the field. Cuts inside on the player. Gonna make some space for herself. Looking for the pass. Camille still on the ball. Cuts it past a couple more players. And now finally taken away. But Cretini there to recover. Cretini on the ball. Looking up. Finding Sadie down the right side. Sadie with a touch. Cutting. Still with the ball. Looking outside for Cretini. Finds Cretini. Cretini's going to look for a cross in. Cuts it back inside. Might be looking for a shot. Finds it inside to Kelsey, who rips the shot. It's going to be just over the goal. Good strike by Kelsey there. Actually ends up hitting the bottom bar of the field goal. That ball won by Nina. Nina looking back, finding Bryn. Now the clear is going to be won initially by Cretini. The ball back with her foot, and she gets a case of what Kayla felt in the first half, tripping over the ball. Now Kayla with some space, dribbling, trying to find Naya. Barbe is going to win that ball, and they have a couple passes in their midfield. Now Maddie winning, finding the drop to Bryn. Nina finding the ball back to Maddie, who looks for Kelsey. Kelsey looking up for the pass, finding Amber. Amber looking for the dribble, does make it past to a player. Still on the ball, being pushed from behind, and that's a big trip. That's going to be a foul. I'm surprised that one doesn't get a card. That's straight from behind. Nice work by Amber down that right side. Gonna earn the foul for the Gators, and this one's gonna be like a corner kick for Kelsey. They're gonna try to put this ball into the box and
on a free kick for
probably look for Cretini's head. The ball comes in to Cretini's head and bounces around from Barbe. And now the ball with the Barbe attacker versus Camille. Camille in pursuit. Nice defense by Camille. Is going to win the ball. Keeps it in. Still in bounds. Camille with the big defensive play. Cuts it past the players on the dribble. She's feeling herself. And now passes it to Naya. Naya cuts it inside. Naya is on the dribble. Can she find someone? Plays it past the defender. She's one-on-one with the keeper. Takes the shot. The keeper's there. Now Nina on the front. In. What a developing play. Naya on the ground, but great effort. And Nina able to finally finish that ball in. And a 4-0 lead for the Lady Gators.
Nina Topley finishes it off for the Gators.
Camille Sheets on the dribble, building up that momentum, finding Naya on the pass. And Naya taking it down the field, having a shot. Ricochet off the keeper. Nina Topley. Nina Topley there to finish that ball. Score 4-0. Gators lead big. Now Barbe got to work themselves out of this 4-0 hole.
Oh, come on. Hey, gotta stop that there. I promise you don't want to start pushing on us. Past our shit.
Sadie on the ball. Sadie finding some possession, looking for a pass, getting pushed from behind. That same player's pushed Amber earlier. The referee's going to need to take control of this game a bit. Barbe getting frustrated and resulting to fouling.
Look for it, Maddie.
Cretini tries to find that ball back to Amber. Lady Gators just going to have to stand strong for this physical play. Amber on the win. Sadie in pursuit. Still on the ball, working hard. Calls us the clear to go to Camille. Camille tries to find Kelsey, but it ricochets to Cretini. Cretini on the dribble now. Finding Sadie. Touches the ball back. Finding Kelsey in the center. Kelsey looking up. finding some space. And now a bit of confusion, but Kelsey does end up with the ball. Now Sadie with the touch and ends up back with Kelsey, who has the cross. Barbe there to defend it away, and they'll look for the clear. And it comes to Cretini, who looks up, takes a cut, still in. Sadie looking for the shot attempt, and the keeper there to stop that one. High kick. Finds the Barbe midfielder, who flicks it on to their attacker. But Cretini able to win it back. Kelsey on the ball, finding Sadie. Sadie touches it around one player. Looking up, cutting on a player, slips. Able to try to attempt a pass, but Barbe there to cut it off. Now Barbe looking for a through ball. Finding their outside forward, Bryn Weathers in pursuit. Bryn able to get one touch on the ball. Now the cross comes in, cleared away by Kelsey. And the ball touches around. Barbe still in possession, looking for their forward. One touches back and forth between each other. Kelsey wins that ball out wide to Sadie. Sadie looking up, trying to find Naya. Does find her down the right side. Naya on the ball in a foot race and tries to push Naya down, but Naya stands strong, has the cross, and it goes out of bounds. Naya Bridgewater not afraid of physical play, able to hold off that body check.
$14, Alina Krastoff back on for the Gators.
Alina Krastoff takes Nina Tomplay's place on the left side. That ball headed away by Cretini. Alina is in pursuit and deflects it out of bounds. It'll be a Buccaneer throw. And the Buccaneers regain possession in the center of the field. Sadie Bourgeois there to take away. Looks up, has a long shot attempt, and the goalie is there to cover that one up. Keeper play in this half for Barbe, looking a little bit better than the first half. That ball bouncing all the way to the Buccaneer attack. Camille in pursuit, cuts it past one player, finds her defensive partner Amber, who looks for Cretini. Cretini now on the ball, looking for the cross to Alina, who's all the way on the left side. Was a good ball. Alina is there. Has a couple of stop and goes. Still has the ball in possession. Cuts on the player, looking for the cross to Naya. Cut off by Barbe. Now Barbe looking to start their attack down the right side. It's going to be played out of bounds, and it will be a Gator throw. Score currently 4-0 in favor of the Gators. Ended the half at 3-0. Gotten one goal in the second half, and there's 26 minutes remaining. There's Cretini on the ball, looking up for the pass, finding Naya potentially. Not quite there, but Naya is in pursuit. Barbe's going to win that ball, look for their forward player. Kayla able to drop that ball back to Camille, who finds Kelsey in the center. Couple of pass backs. Camille with the ball at her feet. Camille looking for Sadie, who does cut in to win that ball. Has a turn. Tries to play it past the defender, is able to do so, and now a cross coming in for Naya. Can she get there in time? Is able to deflect it. Rolls to the keeper. Y'all comment, tell me that y'all can hear me. Because I said the score about a minute ago. If y'all scroll up on the comments, you should be able to see it as well.
Let's go, Sarah. Good minutes right here. Let's go.
But the score is 4-0 in favor of the Gators. And then have a substitute coming on.
Good job, Scrappy.
Arsenault coming back on for the Gators.
Good job, Maddie.
That's Sarah Arsenault taking the place of Maddie Parker in the defensive mid position. And the ball thrown back to Kayla. She's going to look for Kelsey in the center. Kelsey looking up, trying to find Sadie. Sadie touches the ball inside. She's on the dribble. Still has the ball at her feet. Looking up, trying to find someone. Cuts it back towards the center and finds Gratini. Gratini looking for Nia Bridgewater. The ball headed away by Barbe. The ball dropped back to Camille. Camille on the dribble, trying to find Gratini. Pass is just off its mark and Barbe has possession. They're looking outside, and that ball is going to make its way through and go out for a Gator throw. Camille on the ball, looking for Sadie. Sadie's going to win that ball, looking for a pass. Has a little space, so she decides to dribble. Now finding Alina there on the left side. Alina bulldogs her way through a couple of players, and now Nia pressuring the ball and poked out of bounds. Actually able to be kept in by the Barbe defense, and Kayla looking outside for Bryn, not on the same page, and it'll be a Buccaneer throw. Kayla on the ball now. Now Camille on the dribble, looking for Gratini. Gratini turning, finding Camille on the pass back. Camille finding Amber. Amber looking up, probably going to find this ball. Down the sideline, actually, she goes on the dribble. Has speed of her own, cuts it inside, beats the Barbe defender, looking for a shot, and it's going to go outside right. Nice dribble by Amber Merchant down this right side, cutting past a few players, and has a shot attempt. That ball goes straight to Sadie Bourgeois, whose deflection goes back to Barbe. Now Barbe on the ball, retains possession, and the through ball trying to come in. Bryn Weathers there to win the ball. And a stumble by the Barbe player. Camille Sheets on the ball, finds Amber down the right side. Amber looking for their pass, cut off by Barbe. The Buccaneers get possession of the ball. In the center of the field they have it. They're looking for the long through ball, but none of their forwards in position to win that one. And the ball played outside wide, left to Bryn Weathers. Bryn finds it inside to Kayla. Kayla with a little bit of a dribble. Finds Bryn back outside. Bryn down the left side. Gets the ball tripped up, but retains possession. Looks inside for Gratini. Gratini's going to look up, trying to find Alina. Alina slightly misjudges that ball. And now she's trying to win it back. And it ends up back with Kelsey. Kelsey trying to create an opportunity for herself. Does find a shot blocked away by Barbe. She finds the ball to Sarah Arsenault. Sarah looking outside for Amber. Amber pushed up the field. Now Amber looking for the left-footed shot attempt. Now cuts it back. Finds a right-footed shot. And the clear coming. Camille Sheets going to win that ball. Is able to win it. Find Gratini in the center. Gratini on the dribble. Looking outside for Sadie. Sadie is there. Trying to cut past a couple players, and now it's touched out of bounds. It'll be a Gator corner kick.
Come on, Amber. Put on one right here.
Kelsey going to take this kick.
Oh, we need a rocket ball from somebody right here.
Gators looking to put this game out of
Kelsey
reach.
Bourgeois on the corner.
That's something to say. I would whip both your ass. Rocket, man.
Ball comes in. Looking for Alina. Unable to find the shot.
So, I got something smart to say. You can hear. We are
Kayla on the ball. Finding the ball back to Bryn. Back to Kayla. A couple of nice one-touch passes. Kayla with the long shot attempt is on target. Saved by the keeper. Now Sarah winning the ball, finding its way to Nia. Touched away by Barbe. Amber there to try to keep possession. Finding the ball to Sadie. Touches it inside. Looking for a play. Still inside, finding Bridgewater. And the deflection comes. Bridgewater still on the ball.
No touch, no touch.
And a goal kick. Barbe now going to have a substitute come in. Look like they're going to take off their left side defender. That defender works against Sadie and Amber Merchant down our right side. They're trying to find a solution to that problem. Plays the ball back. Barbe with possession, trying to keep it. Finds a long ball to their left side attacker. She drops the ball back. Now a long ball coming in. Barbe attacker is there. Number 13 with the ball in the middle of the field, looking for the dribble. Trying to find their outside player, blocked away by Bryn. And one touch by Kelsey back outside. Now Bryn on the attack, cutting it in, taken away by Barbe. And Kelsey deflects the ball out of bounds. The throw comes in, headed away by Kayla. Popped up by Barbe. Buccaneers trying to get possession of the ball. One away by Alina. Barbe touches the ball inside. Now Naya's trying to get there in time. Does have a touch on the ball. Finds the possession. Naya looking to slow this ball down. Finds Bryn on the back pass. But looks for Kelsey. Kelsey going to drop it all the way back to Camille. Camille looking up for a pass. Finding Amber. Amber looking for Sarah Arsenault. Has a touch outside. Now looking for Sadie. Sadie's going to win that deflected ball. Cuts it inside past one player. Has the ball at her feet. Looking for something. Passes it past another player. Now cutting. Finally is one away by Barbe, who clears it. But Sarah Arsenault there to win. Plays it to Amber, who touches it to Sadie. Sadie looking for the ball. Still on it. Has a cut. Possession retained by Sadie and the Gator attack. Now Cretini on the ball. Looking for her outside pass. Sarah Arsenault trying to get there and does. Finds Kayla. And a Barbe player going to have a slide tackle. Didn't really cause much of anything. And the Gators are going to reset with Camille, who has some space to dribble. Camille finding Sadie. Sadie with a little bit of space. Looking up, trying to find Naya. And a substitute coming in now.
Good work there, Sadie girl. Let's go, Nina.
Someone play back on for the Gators.
Nina Tomplay is going to take Sadie Bourgeois off. Now Sarah on the ball, looking for Nina. Nina unable to keep that ball in the play. Barbe will have a throw in. And Sarah's going to win that ball. Naya there to retain the possession, getting pushed from behind. Plays it central. Alina there to try to create something. Now Naya back on the ball, has a cross in, bouncing around. Cretini there, having a shot, lining it up, and right over the goal. Hits the field goal post. Nice shot attempt by Cretini.
That's a good look right there. Hey, girl, come on.
And again, Cretini will win that ball. Winds up with the Barbe defense. They cut it past Naya. Looking for their outside players. Going to ricochet off of Sarah Arsenault. It's going to be a Barbe throw.
Take it away, Sarah. Take it away. Go for it.
That ball ricochets off a couple players. Ends up with a Barbe player whose pass gets intercepted by Cretini, who cuts a couple times, finding Nina on the outside, passes it back to Cretini, and now bounces off the Barbe player, and they're going to call that off of Santa Maria. Score currently 4-0. Gators leading the Barbe Buccaneers in the second half. Just under 15 minutes remaining, and the ball bounces back to Rachel Cretini's feet. Cretini looking for Kelsey. He's cut off by the Buccaneer defense. And that header won by Kayla. Fighting for the ball still. Alina comes in. Naya on the slide tackle. The Barbe player did well to cut that ball and stop Naya's slide tackle from working. Now Barbe looking to mount their attack. Down the center area they go. The ball's popped outside by Camille to Bryn. And now Kayla at the ball with the ball at her feet. Tries to find Nina on the outside. Nina's able to get to that ball. Holding the ball, waiting for a run. And Amber making that outside run. And tapped out by Barbe. It'll be a Gator throw. This is the playoffs, so it's a win or go home. Barbe find themselves in a hole, 4-0. Lady Gators winning. Sarah looking for Naya, unable to find her. Now the ball is cleared to Camille Sheets. Camille finding Sarah. Arsenault on the ball, dribbling it, finding Cretini, who's going to look all the way across the field to Kelsey, who finds Alina. Alina on the ball now, finding it back inside to Cretini. Cretini looking for some space, winds up for the long shot attempt, and covered by the Buccaneer keeper. That ball finds its way to the Buccaneers attacker. Looking for a pass back. Does find it, but denied by Arsenault, who has a through ball to Nia Bridgewater. One-on-one with the keeper. Has a shot and slots it past her. And that's the Gators leading 5-0 off that Nia Bridgewater score.
Nia Bridgewater scores for the Gators.
That's a good ball right there, Sarah. Good job, Naya.
Sarah Arsenault on the assist.
Back in. Said he's not tired.
Sadie Bourgeois back on for the Gators.
Sadie comes back in. Nina is going to be the player called out. The Gators with a 5-0 lead. 12 minutes remaining. Are still keeping their starters in. Amber finds the ball back to Sarah. Looking for the long clear again. Headed away by Barbe. And out of bounds. Gator throw. Amber Merchant gonna look for the drop. Sarah Arsenault gonna control the ball. Passes it. Plays it past one player. Now Sadie to Naya. Naya looking for Cretini. Cretini looking outside, finding Kelsey. Kelsey feels the pressure, finding Bryn back, who one touches it back to Kelsey, winds up, takes a long distance shot, and offside by Naya. They're gonna call it offside. The keeper probably would have rather just have a punt. The referee didn't have to call that foul. Bridgewater was offside, but the Barbe keeper ended up with possession. They would have rather have her punt it. And it's going to be a throw-in for Barbe. That ball aimed straight for Sadie's face, and she was having none of it. Ducked out of the way. Amber finding Sarah. Sarah looking for Sadie, who gets her foot on the ball, but out of bounds. Throw taken, headed by Barbe and controlled. Now Sarah Arsenault coming in for the win. Tries to pass it past a couple players, and now a scuffle. The referee calling the initial foul. Not always that happens. Usually they catch the second one. And Camille Sheets will line this ball up. She'll probably try to put it into the box. Actually finds Kelsey short, who passes it back to Camille. Now Camille with the long ball, trying to find Alina. Touches it inside, has to get away from her, and Kelsey lines up the long shot attempt. It might stay in bounds, and no, it does go out. Naya was in pursuit of that ball, and the Gators have another substitution coming in.
Shot there. Go, Maddie.
On for the Gators, number 10, Maddie Parker.
Maddie Parker comes in for Sarah Arsenault in the defensive mid position, and that goal kick won by Cretini, controlled by Alina, who's looking for Naya. Naya is able to win the ball, tries to find a turn. Barbe coming in. Now Sadie with a touch, trying to dribble through 5 or 6 defenders, unable to do so. Would have been quite the feat. That ball knocked out of bounds for a Gator throw. Finding Maddie. Now Amber on the ball and being pushed from behind, and now knocked out of bounds for a corner kick.
Hey, Milo. Jordan.
And Naya looks to be shaken up, kind of
Probably
limping,
back on for the Gators.
limping off the field. I wouldn't be surprised if her night's over. Rather have her rested up for the next game. Kelsey gonna play this ball low, finding Maddie. Ball still in bounds. Alina finds Kelsey back, who plays it across the box. Nina there, and Nina able to play it out to Kayla, who has a touch outside. Gonna try to find Brent. Brent is able to keep it in bounds, and it's bouncing around in the box still. Sadie with the ball now. Sadie trying to find space, cuts it back. Now dropping it to Cretini. Cretini having a dribble. Finding the ball back to Maddie, who lines up the shot. Not going to go far enough. Barbe there to control. Now that's Kayla with the long distance shot. Gators all trigger happy right now. Kayla again looks to line up the shot. Does take it, knocks it off the Barbe player. Doing her best Scott Sterling impression. Maddie now on the ball. Looking outside, finding Kelsey. Kelsey finding Amber on the right side and taken away by Barbe. But Maddie's able to win the ball out. Barbe is taking a beating with these shots by the Gators. You got to hand it to them. Not scared to get in the way of the ball. Barbe on the control. Camille able to defend it away. Now that ball slips past. Kaylee's going to have a clear. And finding it all the way back, all the way up to Cretini. Touches it to Kelsey. Kelsey with some space in the right side of the field. Looking for the long ball to Alina. Alina controls the ball. She's going to look up, try to find Sadie. This pass was behind Sadie. Unable to get there in time. Now Barbe with possession. Maddie initially wins that ball, but back with Barbe. Buccaneers trying to create an attack and play the long ball through. It's going to find its way all the way to Kaylee Sheets, who picks up the ball. She's looking to punt the ball. Lines it up. Does find the punt. Going to make its way to Kelsey. Has a touch, but Barbe's going to find possession. Now taken away by Kayla. Kayla in front of 4 defenders already. On the run. Now Cretini. Cretini on the ball, looking for a pass, trying to find Sadie on the outside. Sadie unable to get there, and fighting for it. Plays it out of bounds. It'll be a Barbe throw. And that ball remains in bounds. Going to make its way all the way and out of bounds. Camille looked to throw. Finding Kayla in the center. Lets it roll past her. Trying to find some space, but plays it right to the Barbe player. Brent Weather's going to have to win that ball back and does. Nina on the ball now. Barbe pressuring heavy in the center of the field. The ball is kicked out of bounds and it'll be a Barbe throw. Barbe will now kick that ball out of bounds. It'll be a Gator throw. Just under 5 minutes left on the clock. Maybe a minute or two of stoppage time added by the referees. Camille on the ball now. Looking for Alina. And now Maddie gonna catch the deflection. Maddie cutting inside, trying to find a pass. Does find Cretini. Cretini on the ball, finding Nina. Looks back for Kelsey. Kelsey down the left side. Kelsey pokes it back to Maddie. Maddie Parker lines up the shot, and again deflected by Barbe. And there's Kayla looking for the through pass. Barbe in possession, and they'll kick it out of bounds. It'll be a Gator throw. Amber Merchant on the ball. Gonna find the pass back to Camille. Camille looking up, looking for the long pass, finding Alina, touches it, and Sadie there to win the ball. And they'll let it fall out of bounds and quickly taken, trying to find Alina down the right side. Barbe tries to play it off of Alina, and it is successful. It'll be a Barbe throw, but they have a substitute coming in. Number 20 coming in for the forward of Barbe, number 5. That ball is won by Sadie. Heads it down to Alina. Alina finds Nina. Nina could have a shot, looking for the hat trick. Unable to find it. Now ball ends up with Kayla. Kayla looking outside for Nina. Nina trying to find this hat trick. Just can't find the space to shoot. Bryn Weathers going to play the ball all the way across the field to Camille. Now Camille looking up for a pass. Trying to find Sadie. Does find her. Has a touch inside. A little bit too far. It's kicked away by Barbe. Camille back on the ball. Looking for Kelsey.
Play keep away, play keep away.
Kelsey finding Cretini. Cretini with some space in the center. Gators need to waste a few more minutes of time. This game's
Don't fight nobody.
wrapped up barring a miracle. 5-0 with 2 minutes remaining in the game. Kelsey back to Camille. Gators just going to try to keep possession of this ball in the game with a clean sheet and be able to go to the second round of the playoffs. Kayla looking up for a pass. Just going to pass it back to Camille. Finds the ball all the way across the brim. Gators have 3 substitutes waiting to come in. I'd imagine they're going to take off some of their starters. Now Maddie with the ball, looking for Nina. Nina wanting this hat trick. Passes it past one player, has the shot attempt, and deflection out of bounds for a corner kick. All 3 forwards coming out of the game.
Coming on for the Gators, number 2, Gabby Bouquet. Number 24, Laney Hickenbotham.
And actually, I misspoke. Alina is going to remain in the game as a center forward. So we have Higginbottom,
And number 33, Aubrey Humphreys.
Aubrey, and I don't remember who number 2 was. These are all players that come in towards the ends of the games this year. They'll probably get a lot more playing time next year. And the Amber tries to find that ball. Almost able to. Good ball played in by Kelsey. Now Kayla on the ball, trying to find possession. And the Barbe defense working hard. Kayla working a little bit harder, winning the ball. And Aubrey with the long shot attempt. And Gators were in pursuit, but not able to get there in time.
Humphreys, what you look at you. Try to get you something. Go.
That ball makes it past Higginbottom. And now with Camille. Camille cutting it to the inside, makes it past one player. On the dribble now, cutting past another. Finding the space, dribbling past 2 or 3 players now. 3 players dribble by. Camille dribbles past another player and a 5th player still on the ball all the way down the sideline. They can't catch her, and the only way they stopped her is she played the ball out of bounds herself. Camille on the 50-yard run or more. Probably more like 60. And Barbe looking for the flick. Was able to find it, but Cretini was there. Now Bryn Weathers able to find that pass out to Higginbottom. Camille finding or trying to find Amber, touched out of bounds by Barb. Just moments remaining in this game. The clock has been stopped. The referee has the official time and only moments if I had to estimate. And now Barb with an attacking presence, gonna have their best opportunity tonight, one-on-one, and plays it right. Unable to place that ball on target.
Let's go Gators! 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 Let's go Gators!
Scott Arsenault, the best cheerleader for the girls Lady Gator soccer team ever had,
That's your final score. Santa 5, Barb 0.
leading the Go Gator chant. And the Gators come out of the pit with a 5-0 win against Barb. The next
The
round
Lady Gators will be traveling to North Shore sometime next week. Follow Lady Gator Soccer on Twitter for game information.
There you go. That means that next week, Lady Gators will take on North Shore, a rematch from earlier in the season. The Gators ended up on top of that one. But North Shore, no slouch, they are ranked 7th in the state for Division I soccer. But we'll be traveling to North Shore next week to take on that team for a second time this year. Great game by the Lady Gators, and we'll see y'all next time.